Good afternoon. My name is Sophia Neocleus, the event producer at Cube Events, and today I'm joined by Michael Diamantoulis, Chief Compliance Officer at epay, a Euronet merchant services PI company. Thank you so much for joining me today, Michael.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. So, Michael, you're going to be joining our panel discussion on regulatory technology trends, what's ahead, and that's going to be at our upcoming 11th Next Gen Payments and RegTech Forum happening in Athens, Greece on the 21st and 22nd of September. Today, I'm going to ask you a few questions to get some of your opinion on what's going on in the regulatory sector at the moment. So to ask you, what is your view on upcoming regulatory technology trends?
Now, one of the main challenges in banking and payments is humans performing rather than programming data analysis and initial decision making. This, of course, leads us humans to the use of limited data in static, in oversimplified manual calculations. And as such, we humans implement a defensive, a tick box approach and not an actual value-adding risk-based approach, a situation which is neither effective nor efficient. Now, RegTech can answer and answers this call. So in AML and AFC, we have artificial intelligence with machine learning on open, flexible API setups and coupled with KYC applications. Even blockchain as a technology is promising despite its lower level of adoption. So, Sophia, it comes as no surprise that RegTech was noted in the majority of the questionnaires by FATF during 2021 as the single factor. So, RegTech as the single most important factor that can vastly benefit AML and AFC in general. And by the end of the day, RegTech can reduce cost by releasing human resources for more critical work, for value-adding work, and not just tick boxing.
Right. Fantastic. So what do you think is the latest challenge in regulation?
Nice question. So Europol has estimated that approximately 1% of EU's annual GDP is suspect for is considered as originating from suspect financial activity. Now, from a controls perspective, working in a bank, in a PI, in a money institute, you must take this very seriously and protect your customers, your employees, and your stakeholders from such activities, right? From a business perspective, changing hats, in a bank, in a PI, in a money institute, you simply cannot afford turning your back to the European market and just focus your company, limit your company in one country. And here where things become interesting and dodgy. As soon as you start working cross countries, then boom, it hits you. You realize that the European common market, in terms of the regulatory framework, is no common market at all. Now, this situation has been assessed by the European Commission something like 9, 10 months ago as a major issue, as a lack of clear and consistent rules, inconsistent supervision, and the lack of coordination between competent authorities. In other words, the European Commission says that the European Union does not need additional rules. The existing ones are fine. What we need is uniformity, a common approach on how member states understand and implement core European directives. We have many compasses. What we don't have is detailed maps. So, in front of us, we have a European Commission proposal for an AML regulation in mind, not a directive, a regulation addressed to the European Parliament and the Council of Europe that will try to make rules clear and specific, supervision consistent, and competent authorities coordinated. So, Sophia, I think we have interesting times lying ahead of us.
Very interesting. That's really interesting. Thank you so much. We're really looking forward to hear what else you have to say at the upcoming event. It should be a fantastic event, and you'll be joining other guest speakers from companies such as MasterCard, Danske Bank, Wargaming. So yeah, very exciting times. I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today, Michael. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.